Hello parents, welcome to BLW Store, where we like to keep baby and toddler nutrition simple and straightforward. In this video, we're going to be comparing two popular organic European formulas, Hipp and Kendamil. So if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering which one to buy for your little one. And our goal here in this video is to help you out exactly with that. Right? So it would mainly depend on your baby's needs, but if you don't know if your baby has any needs, we'll also give you kind of a roadmap for you to follow, just in case it's your first time buying formula. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna go straight to the point. These are the main. I'm gonna leave a link to this article in the description. Okay, just in case you want to read it all. I'm not gonna read it, but we're gonna go straight here, right? So if you're wondering between these two formulas, Hipp and Kendamil, you're probably right now you're in one of the best places, right, when it comes to formula. So because both brands are in our top three, probably top four of all worldwide. I'm talking worldwide. Okay, I know that they are from Europe, both of them, but to be honest, European formula is just better. Okay, in general. Excepting a couple of brands here and there, but Kendamil and Hipp are two of the best brands in the world, right? So if you're wondering between these two, you're already in a great place, right? So here in these charts, both brands have different formulas. Hipp has more variety, but Kendamil basically has, so Kendamil Organic, which is the one we're going to be, talking about because it's the one you should get. However, it also have a classic version and a Kendamil Goat version. So Kendamil Organic and Kendamil Goat are two go options for Kendamil. So if you can get the organic version or the goat version, they are better than the classic version. They're just better. Okay, the classic version is probably cheaper. We haven't checked the prices nowadays, but it's probably cheaper. But both of them, goat and organic, are just better, right? And then Hipp has plenty of different options. It has a Dutch version, it has a German version, and it has a UK version that is not here in this chart. And it also has comfort version, which is for babies that have problems digesting lactose. It has a anti-reflux version and a hypoallergenic version. Okay, excuse my English, is my second language. So here right now you have three Hipp formulas for special digestive needs, right? If you are starting out, I wouldn't look at these three just yet. Okay, I would always start with a normal lactose-based formula, organic, if it's possible. So these three, comforts, anti-reflux, and hypoallergenic, I wouldn't look at them just yet, right? So, which one to get, Hipp or Kendamil? We always like to post our answer here at the beginning of the articles. So as you read here, we usually take a stand, but the answer is tricky in this particular case because we're dealing with these two amazing brands. So our conclusion is, if your baby has digestive issues or a sensitive tummy, we recommend Hipp, which specializes in creating easily digestible formulas. This is because all Hipp formulas have a blend of prebiotics and probiotics. Probably the best blend of all, because Hipp's probiotics, they are sourced from real breast milk. Okay, so it's the best type of probiotics available in a formula. And they also have these, specialty formulas just in case your baby needs them, right? So Hipp would be for babies with digestive issues. Now, what if you don't know if your baby has them just yet and you're just finding the first formula for your baby? Then we suggest Kendamil Organic or Kendamil Goat. Either of those is going to be great. If we would probably start nowadays, after seeing all the new science and articles that have studied goat milk and cow's milk, formula made with goat and cow. Goat is usually easier to digest, right? So even though Kendamil Organic is probably one of the best formulas in the world, Kendamil goats, we will go probably with Kendamil goats because it lowers the risk of having, problems with cow's milk proteins, and usually goat formulas are easy to digest. So, but again, if you don't know what to start with, we recommend Kendamil before Hipp. If you start Kendamil and then you are with Kendamil for a couple of weeks, and then you see that your baby has tummy troubles, either any of the tummy troubles that babies usually have, either reflux or heavy digestions, some fussing, crying, etc., then we would recommend swapping to Hipp Comforts or Hipp Anti-Reflux. But if your baby has these type of problems, obviously take it to the doctor. The doctor will probably recommend you either anti-reflux or even hypoallergenic, or they'll do some testing and they'll recommend the best, right? So again, these three, just go, don't go at the beginning with them, just wait and start with Kendamil Goat or Kendamil Organic. That's our recommendation. Okay. Now I'm gonna read through all this because you can take a look. I don't want this video to be very long, but good things about Kendamil. Why do we say the Kendamil first? Mainly because of this, because they use whole milk. Okay. Most formulas in the market use skimmed milk, and that's okay, but it's been proven over and over that whole milk, a lot of parents are worried, like, oh, whole milk is gonna have more fats, it's gonna make my baby fat. No, that's not the case. Milk fats are actually more nutritious than plant-based fats, and they are more bioavailable, which means that the baby's body uses milk fats more efficiently. Okay, so it's just better. So this is amazing, the fact that Kendamil uses whole milk. Okay, and then for fats, Hipp uses palm oil, which maybe many parents think that oh, it's bad because bad for environment. Well, it's not the case if it's organic, and actually palm oil is one of the good oils nutritionally speaking, because it's very similar to the fatty profile of breast milk. However, Kendamil uses milk fats and also coconut. Sorry, I had to stop the video for a moment. So I was saying, Kendamil uses coconut, right? Which is the best vegetable oil for formulas. It has plenty of saturated fats. So if you look at the ingredients of formulas and you find coconut oil there, that's a good sign, right? But the good thing about Kendamil, apart from the milk fats, is the fact that they add naturally, because they're using whole milk, this ingredient, which is called milk fat global membrane. Okay, this is something that whole milk has, and it's a fat molecule that is also found in breast milk and has plenty of benefits for babies, right? So these two things, coconut oil and then milk fats, three things, as I say, and this milk fat global membrane, these things are what make Kendamil probably the best, if not one of the best formulas out there, right? Small nutrition facts comparison. We always like to include these because parents look at iron. This is the iron, right? You shouldn't worry about iron unless your doctor tells you the opposite, because every formula in the market have a proper amount of iron and vitamins. This type of stuff, you shouldn't be looking at this. You should be looking at the actual ingredients and the sources of the ingredients. That's the important thing. And then I'm not going to repeat this. As I said, Hipp uses amazing probiotics, which are this, extracted from breast milk. Again, really beneficial. But if you take everything and you you judge both formulas with all the pros and all the cons, then Kendamil probably is on top, but mainly thanks to its fat blend, because it's amazing. Okay, so if you live in the US, I think you can. Well, I don't think you can. You can purchase Kendamil at Target or Walmart, and if you live in Europe, you are not going to have problems. But we always recommend, organic's best if you want to buy formula, online. And then alternatives to Hipp and Kendamil, we always like to put alternatives here. Holy is one of the best, also probably top 3, top 4. Levenswort. And then if you want a US based formula because you live in the US and you're planning on buying Kendamil or Hipp and you would like to buy local, then Bobby or By Heart are the 2 best formulas that are US based, and they have similar quality of what Europe is offering right now. Okay, so final opinion, Hipp, again, if your baby has digestive problems, gas problems, etc., and Kendamil basically as the first option, right? And that's all. So please, if you have any doubts after this video, or you would like to comment on your experience with any of these 2 formulas, we will be very happy for you to leave a comment and a like. And we'll be also uploading more videos, comparing more formulas, and giving you probably useful information for feeding your baby, toddler, and child. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.